Hey.
Well, I'm John Lamb. I'm down here in front of the Justice Center and by the Federal Court building. And we're cooking hot dogs and giving away food today in celebration of the not guilty verdict. Down here with one of the jurors. I don't remember your number, but I know you. What number are you? 15. Okay, if you don't mind. Okay.
15.
Number 15. She came out here to talk with us and maybe give us a little insight of what went on there and what got their decision on the not guilty verdict.
Well, I wasn't in the main delivery.
Okay. Yeah, you was not. Okay,
Well,
yeah.
we're allowed in there.
Yes.
But
I see you writing notes though. You was one of them that I noticed was writing notes. There was you seem like you just wrote notes all the time. You was
well, it's
very,
important because
yes.
there's so much information given that if you want to reflect on something,
Yes.
you might not remember it exactly, but if you write it down, it's there.
Yes.
So you go, oh wait, yes, that is what happened, or it's right then and there. So I'm a big note taker, and I write very tiny, so my notes are
Yes.
quite long.
I know I'm not a very good note writer. My wife is. She writes excellent notes, and she went to court with me a couple times, and that's what made me impressed. I seen some of the women. I thought, well, maybe the women would not see through this or not, and the men. But it looked like the women were taking more interest in it than the men. Myself, that's what I thought.
Well, I think we all 19 of us had a very good outlook on it as to taking notes and being diligent in it, and following the oath that we took.
Yes.
And we all got along really good. I mean, to put that many people together for that many days and not have an issue in a confined little area, I was impressed with my fellow jurors.
Yeah. Before they went into deliberation, that you all wasn't allowed to discuss anything.
Correct.
Yeah, so nothing was talked about there.
And nobody did.
Yeah,
and,
good.
And I think that played a big part too, because if you would have had a biased opinion or something and you could have persuaded me for something different, then that not necessarily is not going to be very good. I had an open mind the whole time. Every morning I prayed that my mind would be open to hear the truth.
Yes.
Not just what everybody was saying, but the truth. Keep me focused.
Yes, well, that sounds good. What do you think of the closing arguments? Did you see the juror or the defense team, how they were closing their arguments? Did that open up things even more to you?
It did. Some of them, I'm not gonna lie. There were times it was really hard to not just start laughing.
Yes.
At something, but I thought that the defense's closing arguments were very strong.
Yes.
I mean, the opening arguments were to prove what happened.
Yes.
And the defense, it's like writing an essay. You start your essay with this opening sentence and you close it. You tie it around. And I thought the defense did a great job of tying it around.
Yes, they did.
And bringing those points back into play. Because you do tend to, I don't want to say forget, but lose track of things over time. And that's where notes are good to reflect.
Exactly.
So.
Well, I'm probably, I could say, I don't like to say I'm biased, but I came here to support the Bundys. And so, I was trying to keep an open mind and watch everything that was going on, from the prosecution to the defense. And one thing that when it really struck home to me is when the closing arguments for the prosecution seemed awful weak. After the defense side gave their closing arguments, they didn't come back as strong as I thought they were going to.
Yeah, they didn't come back with a very strong rebuttal.
Yes, it seemed like they were almost protecting themselves. Did you all see that? It was like they was protecting themselves more?
I just kind of felt like maybe they lost their path. Maybe they caught themselves doing something. I didn't know the Bundys. I didn't know I didn't even know there was a bird refuge. I don't even know where Burns is until now, and I've lived here my whole life.
Yes.
So, for me, I'd never been in a courtroom or anything, so it was a whole new experience for me.
Well, thanks a lot.
Definitely would do it again if given the opportunity.
Well, thanks a lot for doing this interview. I really appreciate it, and it was gave me an eye opener myself, and gave me more hope in humanity, seeing that there's honest people out there. I've loved Portland being here. This has been awesome.
It is. You know what? Portland is a fun place.
It is. I really enjoy it.
You get to express yourself.
Yep. Well, thanks a lot for doing this interview.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
So,
I'm going to turn it over here.
we have a protest going on up the street up here with one of the other groups here in town. They're blocking the whole street. yelling, I think, no justice. I would say there's probably 40, 50 of them or more, but they're walking down, completely down the street, blocking the whole street.
Yeah, traffic isn't moving, is it?
No, no traffic. They're standing over there in front of the county courthouse. That's on the opposite block that we're on. We're on the 3rd Street side in front of the federal courthouse and in front of the jail. That's the county courthouse for the county here in Portland. Well, that was a great interview with that that juror, number 14, she said.
Sorry, John.
That's okay. So we had to zoom in over there across the street and watch that other protest for a minute. But
got your beard.
I guess I was right there on top of it. But it's been an awesome experience being here. I've met a lot of great people. Today makes 48 days being here in Portland straight, not going home or doing nothing else. So it's been an experience and a half. I've met some really great people, from homeless people to total strangers coming in from Alaska, Oklahoma, North Carolina, South Carolina. I know I'm forgetting some states, but it's been a great experience.
I represent Florida.
Florida, so we got people from all over.
Yeah.
This has been great to be a part of this and getting to witness it from day one to the end, to the not guilty verdict.
Woohoo!
I'm looking forward to going to Nevada and making a stand there and support the guys, and we'll get this country back on track, hopefully. I feel like as of yesterday with our verdict, we can all say now that we know Hillary's not going to make it.
And let's not forget what just happened a few hours ago. The FBI has reopened the investigation for Hillary Clinton's email scandals.
Wow. So I did not see that yet.
Yeah, just a couple hours ago.
Hillary Clinton. So the FBI's opened up the investigation
Another
again.
can of worms.
Yep. Maybe they're running scared. Maybe they're going to take heed here what happened. America is upset and they want something different here in this country. We don't want to continue seeing this going on and on. So we got a bunch of great people here. Still got several of the defendants. We've got more coming in tonight for our Friday night rally. We've got a gentleman here in a wheelchair. He held down the Patriot corner for us yesterday while we was waiting on a verdict. He's been here in Portland homeless for about 5 years. Fine gentleman that we met here.
His dogs are in great condition too.
Good dogs.
Good pit bulls.
You see his dogs love him. So my children are over here cooking hamburgers and hot dogs for people. They've been helping me all morning. We've fed 30, 40 people so far or more.
And don't forget the grits.
Oh, and we got grits too. Good Southern grits.
That's right.
I ate some myself. I love grits. It's been a while since I've had any, but I really love them. So thanks a lot for bringing those. So, well, thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll have you another live stream or two later on the day to keep updating you what we're doing down here in front of the jail. Thanks. God bless.
Amen.